Hello! Welcome to Jamroot Games' official YouTube channel. This is more of a dev blog more than anything, but I figured I would record randomly whenever I decided to work on anything at all. So for right now I'm working on a mechanic. I was told to get some timer going. We're going to use a screen timer for a timed puzzle. Like you hit a button, the timer pops up. And when the time runs out, the gate will shut unless you've made it through the gate. So before I was recording and before I thought it was a good idea to even try to record, I had created a gate out of Unity primitives and ta-da, there it is. It's not very good, but you can shift it up or from the floor if I want to. Cool. And then I made a timer object and I've duplicated one of my buttons over here. Bam. That I'm going to be using. So I'm going to go and change the material to a different color. Yellow, I like it. Alright. Boop. Oh, never mind. The rest of the button is yellow. We'll go with dark brown. That isn't used. Alright, cool. Dark brown. I created prematurely a timer object and I made a script called activate timer. But to show that you're not missing anything, it is blank. Blank. Alright, cool. So I will go ahead and start. This timer is going to be using a different script I had already been working on. Get rid of all that crap. Slam butt. Another script I'm working on called the slam button, and I already have some delegate set up on here. I don't want to I want to use the same delegate exactly, but I do want to copy it because I'm just going to copy the way it works. This will be for the timer. We call it timer run out. Good name, I like it. On timer run out. So whenever timer runs out, anything tied to this delegate will run. Pardon-moi. Okay. Timer run out. Alright, so I'm going to tie the gate to timer run out. I think we're going to have another activated script for the gate. Yeah, that'll make sense. Under interact, I'm going to create a new script. Locked gate timer. Is it the best way to get this to work? No, but whatever. It can always be changed later. Locked gate timer. Alright. Brand new. What is going on here? Alright, so I have locked gate timer. Game object. I can't spell. Public game object. Timer activator. This is how I'm going to pass in the timer to the gate. Here you go. Alright, cool. Now I can take timer activator. Void gate move. I'm going to use void gate move as my way to get out of the way, or get in the way in this case, when the timer runs out. And timer, no, what did I call it? Get component timer. I think I called it activated timer, yeah. On timer run out. There we go. Cool. I like it. Plus equals, I'm going to send gate move into that event stream. set function as an event. Good, I like it. Cool. Alright, so gate move, I'm going to say, hey, never mind, I'm not going to say anything. I need to store vector 3. Open location and close location. I'm going to start it out no matter what, closed. So I'm going to take wherever its position is and you're going to be closed. And then at the start, never mind, ignore that. Open location will equal closed location. Let's subtract. Could have just done up, but I'm gonna do this. Move it down by like 10. I don't know. We can always try it. Woo! Try it. I want to see it happen. Transform to position equals there. Move! Oh, geez, that's way down there. I'll make it 5. 5. Get out of here. Boom. Still too far down. Oh, good enough for now. Alright, cool. So, I'm going to leave that. Yeah, I like it. Alright, so on gate move, I mean, I'm going to say your position equals vector3.lerp. Gotta love lerp. Location, and we'll move it, I don't know, very slowly. Not too slow. I should mention, since this will be one of the very first videos on the channel, this isn't a tutorial. Like, if you already know what I'm doing, it's cool and all. But if you don't, I'm not gonna really explain much. Just gonna talk through my way of thinking. Right. Right. So I've tied it into timer run out. So whenever the timer runs out, it'll play gate move, and then he'll obviously move. Actually, this won't work. It's only gonna call it once. Start coroutine. Shift gate open. Of course, it didn't create that yet, so enumerator. Shift gate open. And it'll play that for forever. You'll return new. Wait 4 seconds. I'll make it run for 2 seconds. That should be long enough. Of course, I could make it play forever, but screw it, right? Cool. All right. So now I need to have the timer run that event. Timer run out. Cool, cool, cool. Timer run out. I don't know exactly what we'll be calling this just yet, but bah. It'll do this. Nice. Alright. The timer will get activated. It'll have a certain amount of time to it. So I will make that public time remaining. Let's make it. What am I doing? Float. Time remaining. 5 seconds. Good enough. Also, bool I don't want that public. Bool timer started, which of course shouldn't be true right off the bat. Timer started. Alright, cool. I need to give this activation, which is why I duplicated that button. So above here, I'm going to do public. Nah, I want below the event. Blah 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 blah. Public game object slam button. I think I used it here. Yeah, cool. Set the event. I only need one. No, actually, I need two. I need two. From how I'm doing it. Start. Oop. That might be an inherent problem over here. I'm gonna make that lower. I don't want it to confuse itself. Incorrectly sure. Because I did that. Errors, whatever. I need to check these out. We're using perforce to handle the project. Plus button slammed. Wait, what's wrong with that? That's not real. You can't do that. Herka durka durka. Yeah, what? What's your problem? What? I don't know what the problem is. Public game object, yeah, I'm giving it the reference. Well, not yet, of course, but I don't know what the issue is. Oh, pfft. I'm just not very smart. Ignore me. Okay. Timer runout should be when the button's reset. So another one, start timer. Void the start timer. Cool. So when it activates, it'll start the timer. Time remaining. We should do a time remaining default, which will be public. So whatever timer I'm using can have a specific default that I can set. And time remaining, I don't know, it doesn't really matter. It can stay that way. Time default. So when I start the timer, time remaining equals time default. And timer started equals true. Bump. And of course, when it runs out, that should equal false. And then it should fire off the gate. Yeah, which it does. Cool. And he's tied to that burp. And that'll work. Cool. I'll fire off the gate. Ready. So an update, we have if time started, just in general if it started, time remaining minus equals the frame time, and if time remaining less than or equal to 0, that is when it will say, hey, what a wonderful kind of day. Timer run out. Yeah. It'll just automatically run this. Doesn't need to have the event. But if the button's reset for some reason, it'll run it anyway. Which is good. Alright. That should be all set. Any errors? Yoo-hoo! No errors. Cool. Button's fine. Here's my timer object. I'm going to call it timer object 3 just to help me find the button. Time default 5's fine. And where's my gate? Gate. Locked gate. Timer object 3 has the right timer. Alright, we're all set. I need a canvas. Canvas. Boop. I'm going to tie the canvas to the camera. Ba-ba. Cool. Text. Yep. I might cheat and make them both overflow because I don't really give a crap. We're gonna move it about right there. And I'd rather make it red. And bold. And say 30. For no reason. Timer text. Alright, let's go back into our timer script. Here's my timer. Button's more important. Yeah, text is more important than timer text. Give it a reference to that. I'll move my publics away from everything else. Timer. Give it that. Cool. So now I have a place to store time remaining, which I will. Time text dot get component text is not here. I have to include the UI. Text equals time remaining. Yeah. Dot toString. Another way to do that is just to say hey, but I hate it. It's gross. It's gross. You can tell what this does just from reading it. The other one's like, what is that? Oh, alright. Cool. It's all pretty now. Don't blow up. Unassigned. Cool. It blew up. What is the issue? What? Pardon me? Apparently my program is being dumb. I don't care. Alright, good. Boop. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh geez. I don't think that coroutine worked very well. Oh, what is the issue? Alright. I locked gate. Yeah, timer on the gate. Starts the coroutine. Uh-huh. It does something. Then it waits. Guess I'm gonna do something dumb since I don't know what to do right now, but I don't want to waste time. Nah, not int. Float counter equals 2. Cool. We're gonna do counter equals 2 because why not? While counter greater than 0. Messy. You move it, then you subtract time.delta, and then you yield return new wait for end of frame. Quick and dirty, I like it. Yeah, and then you're done. Alright, cool. So that'll keep running. Actually, let's make this a lot neater. Yeah. Alright, cool. That should work. I'll make the timer maybe appear only when it's running later on. Ra-cha-cha-cha. Boop. 2, 1. Ready. Yeah. All right. Awesome. Now, naturally, that should go the other way. It should be open, and then it should slide up as punishment. But I didn't care. Wah. Locked gate. I have it shifting down, but I'd rather have it shifting open. Boop. Yay, my solution. No, what are you doing? What are you doing to me? There. Closed. Cool. And then I'll make this add. That actually isn't good. No, that won't work. Pardon me for a second. I just realized with what I'm doing now, that won't work at all. I need to start it out in the right spot. Oh my. Oh my. Start it out in the right spot. It will save that spot as closed, and then it will transform to position minus equals that, and then it'll do the same shit. No! Boop, there we go. Cool, and now it will go, yeah, that makes sense. Alright, gate move. I'm gonna say, hey you. Go to your open location, which should be -5, and then start the coroutine, which will move it into closed. Yeah, see, it's automatically open. Boop. I like it. So we have a timer, which should look better, but well. And there it is. Now, I can hop over it, clearly, but this is really good for now. I like it. Got to work. The timer should obviously go away. And yeah, I think I'm actually going to do that right now. Timer default, timer showing, timer not showing. We should do that. If it's not started, we should have it go away. Hey yo, get component. Timer object, timer canvas. Actually, yeah, that works out. Just gonna turn it off. Timer text dot active. Set active. Yeah, cool. False. But if you're started, true. Actually, why would I want that running every single time? Yeah, I'm going to do that down here. There's no reason to constantly do that in update. Righto. Righto. And where's this? Where's my time remaining? That actually is right here. Duh. Just in case, I want to show 0 and never anything else. Math dot ceiling. We'll round it up while it's while it's typing out. Alright, real quick, I'm going to try that. Rolly ball. Boom. 4, 3, 2, 1. Boop. Yay. Alright. I like it. And this button will forever be pushed. I really need to make that button come back up. You can see it's a little depressed. Bump bump. That was a joke. I'm not going to fix the button, but I will make it so the gate is slurped downward when the timer is started. Shift gate open. Shift gate move. Alright, so what happens? I push the button. Yeah, and it starts the timer. And it runs timer run out when, yeah. Alright, cool. So I'm going to do timer start as a new gate reset. Of course I don't have a gate reset yet, so I gotta make one gate reset. Which will be, we're gonna put it in closed position, and I'm gonna run shift gate closed. Just gonna copy this. I love being lazy. Super great. If you're a programmer, be lazy. Shift gate closed. I just realized these are a wee bit backward. I'm shifting closed by running it for open location, and open, of course, is when it's out of view. Well, whatever. And I'm going to move that twice as fast. We can even play a cutscene showing the gate as it opens for during the game. So we're going to be playing that. We don't need update, do we? Alright, cool. I'm adding it to on timer start, which of course I don't have. New delegate. Timer start. On timer start. Start timer. Cool. Dookie. On timer start. Start. And that should be good, I think. Well, of course, the very first time it'll mess up, but boonk. Shoop. Yeah, looks good. Bop. Shoop. I like it. So, one last thing, go to the locked gate. I'm just going to be lazy. You shift it open to save that new location, then I'm going to put it right back to closed, because it should start out closed. Well, I'll let the player run right through it when the puzzle is to get there before the timer. Alright, so I'm going to run it one more time, just to make sure. Boop. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah. Alright, I like it. Shoomp. Perfect. Well, that's me making a timer and a gate. Using delegates, events, and coroutines. Ta-ta.